May I have your attention, please? Please be on the lookout for a sick banger that's been reported in your area. Okay, let's go ahead and start, now that I can take my hand off my heart. Select a game, this one. I don't know why the thing is an apple, by the way. Alright, here we go. Yeah, oh, by the way, check this out. Best part of this game? Second banger. Oh, hell yeah, son. Hell yeah. Yeah, this game, oh my god. This is straight up banger territory. I think this might have been, this is a game I played. Let me start, like, back, like, over, like, sooner. This is a game I played as a small child. I played this when I was in Germany, so I was either 6 or 7. This is one of the very early NES games that I played. And this is possibly the first banger that I ever, like, heard, like, in my life, where I, like, jammed out to the music. I don't think I've ever beaten this game. You can beat it, I think. Oh, it's so sick, dude. Wow, all the way down. Alright, I'll stop gushing about the music. Oh my god, dude, it's such a banger, dude. But, yeah, this is like a super duper duper good pinball game. Like, I played a couple other ones. What other ones did I play? Oh, I played Pinball on the NES. I'm ahead on recording. I played it on the NES remix. And man, I mean, I get that that's what do you call it, launch title. And I played Pinbot. And this one is just, like, so much better. Like, the graphics are, like, better. The music, obviously, is, like, way better. Oh, man, and dead. Did not do very well. That was not a very good first ball. But at least we get to hear the start of the banger again. And this only has one table. But, you know, with one banger, you only need one table, you know? I don't know. There are certain games that just have songs that are just so good that even if it just plays, like, the one thing, you just, like, never get tired of it. It's like Lolo. I don't know, has anyone ever gotten tired of the music in Lolo? I don't think it's humanly possible. Okay, I'm trying to think. Is there some way to tilt? Or what do you call it? Not tilt, where you, like, shake the machine? The thing where if you do it too much, it causes a quote-unquote tilt. Like, tilt as in, like, the term. But, yeah, this game is made by HAL. But, a lot of people never heard about HAL, or never heard of HAL until Kirby. Which I guess is understandable, but... I mean, there's a lot of people that never heard of Rare until, like, Donkey Kong Country. It's like, no, they were around in the NES days, you know, they excelled at making NES games. They were really good. They had a reputation by the time Donkey Kong Country came out. But, let's see if we can get off this bottom. Actually, it took me a long time to realize this. Oh, god dang it. As a kid. This would have made me, like, uncomfortable as a kid if I would have realized it. Because this board is like a skyscraper. When you're at the top, you can see the top of the skyscraper. But, like, when you go down, you can see, like, the bottom part of the skyscraper, and then the entire bottom screen is dark blue. It's all just ocean. So it would have made me, like, super nervous, because then you feel like, if you fall out the bottom of the screen, that you just, like, plop into the ocean. Which would have, like, that would have, like, terrified me, like, as a kid, you know? Okay, so I'm pretty sure you have to hit these blinking letters in order, I think. Man, yeah, I'm super... I can't like stop listening to the banger. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, I'm super psyched to be playing this. This is a game from my childhood, man. You know how I feel about my childhood, man? I don't know. Yeah, I never owned this game. But like I said, I played it as a small child. Dude, just like everything about this game is just like good. Even the box art is like super duper slick. So you can see a little bit of the water where it's like dark blue on that other screen. I'm pretty sure that this slot machine is like impossible to win. Like you win like 1 out of every like 50 spins. Like you can't really like count on it. I don't even know what you get when you do get it. Okay, so there's probably some way to make that down arrow point up again. But I'm not entirely sure what it is. Yeah, for how much I played this, I still like don't know what all the things like do. Like I don't know like which things activate which jams. Wow, and just dead. Oh yeah, it's the fatal flaw of pinball. The old just falls in the thing and there's nothing you can do about it. Wow, it just starts you over. How do you go back to the menu? Yeah, I don't know, maybe you have to restart it. There is a second mode that functions as like a 2-player mode. I'm pretty sure you can play it 1 player against a computer. And that has a different song. It's not quite as cool, but it is a fun concept. Where you do like different things, and then there's like different things that like give you points or subtract points. And I don't remember if the goal is to run out of points or to make your opponent... I think the goal is to make your opponent run out of points. Oh, god dang it. Oh, god dang it. 2 screens at once, man. It's a bummer. I don't know. I feel like that gap in the lower right corner is like too wide. It's too easy to like fall down to this one. All right, come on. It's so hard to get back up from this screen, I think. Got a freaking a-holes. They put a like a narrow spot. Ugh, yeah, see, I don't know. It's hard. Ugh. Alright, come on, Jimone. Jimona. No, god damn it. Oh, god damn it, pinball. I don't know how anybody can, like, seriously play pinball. Like, how does that happening over and over again just, like, not make you just want to, like, not play pinball? Also, I wasn't, like, ready. So I totally didn't have my left hand on the controller. Oh, look at that. See, it's that easy. Oh, but all my letter jams reset. God damn it, no! It was kind of funny, earlier today, I went to this, yoga class. It was this person's, like, first time teaching at this studio. And, it's this girl that, like, she's, like, really, like, thin, but she dresses kind of like a hippie. She has, like, the baggy pants. And she's, like, really pretty. She has, like, a good, like, shape of eyes and eyebrows and mouth. And she's, like, petite, but she's not, like, scary skinny. And she does, like, have some, like, roundness to her booty, even though she's, like, really thin. A lot of times, the thin chicks, they have, like, no ass. So, I mean, she doesn't have, like, that much of an ass, but it's, like, it is, she does have, like, roundedness to it. But, yeah, I wasn't entirely sure. Like, you gotta watch out with those, like, hippie girls. I don't know, some of them are pretty hot, but you gotta watch out, man. Because freaking, I couldn't tell for sure, but, I thought that maybe she had, like, armpit hair and not just, like, a little bit. like a full-on like hippie armpit bush. And it sucks because I talked about this, I think, in another video years ago. When I went to this different studio, there was this other girl that went. She didn't go for that long. You know, sometimes people just like try out a studio, or they just try out yoga, and it's just like not for them, or they just don't stick with it, or for, you know, for whatever reason. But she went to a few classes, and she was like super like kind and feminine and like soft-spoken. Just seemed like a really nice like girl next door kind of girl, you know. Like if I was on the dating market, it'd be like the kind of girl that I would think would be like a pretty cool chick to have around, you know. But over the course of the practice, I started to be like, you know, you do poses where you got like your arms extended or your arms over your head or whatever. And the first thing I noticed, oh man, I actually didn't know if that was possible to do. The first thing I noticed is that I smelled what smelled like BO, and I don't mean like pretty girl BO. I'm talking like straight up dude, like BO, like straight up like the kind you would expect from like a 350-pound, like sweaty bear of a man kind of guy, you know. Just like that. Oh my god, it was just like the worst BO you could possibly imagine. And I'm just like, you know, like first instinct is to like check myself, because it was so strong. I was like, is it coming from me? Because it smells, it's so like strong and thick that it might be coming from me, you know? Because it was so strong that I was like, it's close by because I can smell it so strongly, you know? But then it wasn't, like, I determined that it wasn't me, and I was like, well, where the hell is it coming from? And then that's, you know, you start kind of glancing to the other people, and then I thought I saw like a shadow on like under this girl's arms. I'm just like, it's like that's weird. That girl looks like she has like a shadow under her arms. And I was like, wait, is that a shadow? That's no. I was like, you know, it took me a minute to like piece it together. I'm just like, there's no way that this girl has a straight up like armpit bush. And sure enough, she had a straight up armpit bush. And not only did she have an armpit bush, but she also apparently does not believe in wearing deodorant. And not only that, but she smelled like a freaking skunk, like took a shit, like under her arms. And oh my god, dude, it was bad, dude. And it sucks because she was so like, I don't know, like there's like tiers of like hippiness or whatever. Like she didn't look that much like a hippie, you know? Like this girl that was teaching today, she gave off way more hippie vibes with like the way she like acted and stuff. Whereas this other girl, she didn't like talk or act like a hippie. She just wore clothes that were like kind of hippie-ish or whatever. But at least the girl that was teaching today, at least, you know, I'm pretty sure that she just had an armpit bush, and I'm sitting here going like, okay, is anyone gonna like tell her, you know? And she hasn't been going to this studio for very long. Like she's not, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those like arguments where you can make the case where it's like, well, how long do you have to go to a studio before you're considered to be like part of the yoga community of that studio, you know? So she's like relatively new. So like, she's only been to like a couple of classes, I think. I've only seen her a few times, and then she's like already teaching. So the proprietor has to keep in mind that like the teachers are gonna like reflect on the studio, you know? So there's that little part of me that's like, okay, does the proprietor know? Does the owner of the studio know? Oh, damn it. I didn't know that you could fall in like in that little tiny gap like that. I was like, does the teacher like know? Like did she like notice? Like that's gonna like reflect like badly on your studio. But then again, it's like, well, maybe she just doesn't care. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess, in fairness, as long as it doesn't stink, I guess I don't really have that much of a problem with it. It's just a shame when it's someone who's like pretty. So it's like, if you're gonna go through all the trouble to be like pretty, like why would you like ruin it? Oh, lame. Oh, okay, never mind. Like, you have to know that that's, like, very unattractive. And it's like, okay, well, she doesn't have to be attractive. She doesn't have to make herself attractive if she doesn't want to. Okay, yes, I agree. But if you're gonna do 40 other things to make yourself attractive, then why would you do this one thing that just like nullifies like all of it? Well, it sucks because like overall she's still pretty. So it's just like, is that one thing like a deal breaker? I mean, if she was gonna be my girl, I'd be like, yeah, this is a deal breaker. But just in terms of like my overall opinion of, you know, like the old hot or not. Like, is it possible for a chick to be hot in every other way, but she just has like an armpit bush? Like, is that enough to like nullify all the other aspects of her hotness just with that one thing? Oh yeah, I don't know. So she's hot, asterisk, I think is the, would be the accurate way to say it, I guess. I don't know. So I'm really, like, torn on if I think she's hot or not. I mean, she is. She just has this one, like, glaring freaking thing. Ugh. But, yeah, she was... Yeah, I don't know. Her class, I don't think, was really that good. I don't know. You can have an opinion after one class, but I don't think you should... judge someone too harshly based on their first class that they teach. Because, well, one, because they're nervous, and two, the owner, like, attends the class, and she's, like, in the corner doing the poses along with us. So that's, like, nerve-wracking. And then not only that, but if you're not really, like, comfortable, like, if you don't know all the people in the room very well, like, that makes you, like, more nervous, too. But I also don't know how long she's been teaching, like, in general. I mean, if that was her first class ever, like, ever, then I would say it was, like, pretty good for a first time. But if she's been teaching for, like, a year, then I would say it wasn't that good. But like I said, like, when you're teaching at, like, a new studio with like, new faces, and you're not really a part of the community, per se, like, you haven't been there, like, enough to where the people are, like, comfortable with your presence, you know? And then not only that, but she like used notes, which I'm a big like note kind of guy. I don't know. It's one thing to like use notes just to like I don't know. I don't think it's good when an instructor uses notes. Well, because it's a crutch, and you could make the argument that like, well, when you're a new teacher, then it just like helps you or whatever. And it's like, yeah, but the problem is that once you start using that crutch, it's hard to get off of it. It's like when you're like a stand-up comedian and you're using like note cards to remember your jokes. It's like, okay, well, yes, that will help you remember your jokes, but you know, like after you've been telling jokes for 6 months, eventually people are gonna be like, okay, this guy's been doing this for 6 months. Why is he still using these note cards? You know? So it's one of those like, it's a hard habit to give up. Like you don't want to start a habit of that. That's a bad habit to break, or it's a bad habit to be in. And once you have that habit developed, it's hard to break it. And then not only that, but then once you've been teaching for 6 months, now you're gonna be like expected to like teach kind of good, you know, or you know, better. But then if you go from using notes to not using notes, now your teaching is gonna like regress sort of, because you don't have the crutch. But then people are gonna kind of expect you to not regress because you've been teaching for 6 months. They're gonna expect your class to be like kind of good, you know? Oh, god damn it. I got to the 10K, so that's pretty good. If you get to the part where it goes, then that's generally like a pretty good ball. Okay, so if I press nothing, what does it do? Okay, I hit select and it went back to the title screen. That might have just been a coincidence. Let's hit the match play button. Initial share. Oh, let's do 5,000, baby. Oh, dang it. I think this is, I think it does have to be 2-player. Yeah, the other guy isn't doing anything. Okay, well, this kind of sucks. There are, like, I don't exactly remember how this works, but you can, like, do things to, like, attack your people. Like, when you lose a flipper, then obviously you're much more likely to have a thing go in, and you lose points. I'm pretty sure you lose points when a ball goes in. And then that one is, like, /score, I'm guessing. But you can do different things to, like, change the attack, and then I think you have to hit a thing to initiate the attack on the other person. I actually don't know how it works. But, I could have swore that there was some way to make the computer, play the other side. But I guess not. Okay, so if you hit the thing at the top towards the center, then it activates the thing that's displayed. Oh, and you can hit theirs and take away 100 points from them, I think. Oh, so you actually lose points when you go through that loop thing. You know, the green ball is actually, like, kind of hard to see against this, like, putrid background. I don't know why they didn't use like, a red and blue ball. Maybe they thought blue would blend in with the background of that dark blue thing in the middle. It's not that big, though. I don't think it would have been that big of a deal. Wait, there's a blue ball stuck in the thing on the left. I wonder what that does. Oh, yeah, no idea. So, obviously, we're winning. I do think it's kind of cool how you have, like, a little, like, happy animation. And they have a little, like, crying animation when they're losing. Like, a little, like, panicked thing or whatever. But, I don't know, I think it's kind of cool that they added this extra little mode. Like, they could have just, like, not done this. Oh yeah, I forgot about this song. Oh man, and you can just like do rematches, I guess. I've got 1 medal. And it's first to 10 games. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that's Rollerball, man. Dude, this game is like super fun. One of the games from my childhood. Freaking love this game. It's super fun. It's a good NES pinball game, unlike some of the other pinball games on NES that suck balls. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop a like before you go, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed, because I would super appreciate it, and it helps the channel out. And I will see y'all next time. Have yourselves a great day. Bye.